Herein lies my deep appreciation. I will endeavor to make my summary brief, because it's been a long 4 years. As many aspects had already been addressed in previous meetings in the course of this administration. I was elected into office as chairman in February 2009, and with a zeal ably shared and supported by the other executive members, we proceeded to set forth agenda for changes which involved greater participations that are group and family oriented. To this end, we had the first ever ICOBA UK 3-day retreat in August 2009 at the Bay Hotel in Austin Park. It was a qualified success. This was followed up in 2010 with another retreat at Denham Grove. In 2011, we took a break and had just a dinner and dance. And this was in anticipation that we will have alternate North America and Europe annual events, but that never came to be. The 2012 retreat was marked as part of the college's 80th anniversary. It was a gratifying success again. The occasion was graced by the presence of the National ICOBA President, the ICOBA chairman, Mr. Dr. Sugabosu, and 3 members of the Executive Council, the Vice Chair, Mr. Taiwo Ayakwai, the Secretary, Professor Alfred Lewis, and the Special Secretary, Mr. Balajobi. Also in attendance were Mr. Bodethon, member of the Board of Governors, ICOBA College, Chief Shegun Jawanu, Lagos, Chief Labi Odutata, Dr. Oluyombo Awijobi, a surgery consultant of international note, who came as representative of Lagos Anglican Grammar School. Mr. Oluwale Awe, who happens to be my brother, actually, I last one, was also in town for that occasion. I think he was the social secretary, but he has since resigned from the ICOBA National. For the first time, there were a large number of guest schools or student representatives. For these events, notable speakers of distinction were penciled in for attendance, and over the years, we had interactive participation. They delivered lectures in their areas of expertise. And we were privileged to have the following in order of the attendance. Mr. Felicia Phillips, the Chief Executive Phillips Consultant. Mr. Sheba Ganga, who was formerly of Goldman Sachs, now a minister in Nigeria. Mr. Christopher Boha, Professor Remi Olatuosu, Dr. Doni Salami of the Legal Business School, an excellent speaker of note. Mr. Bosi, who is in estate management in Lagos. Late Sir Emmanuel Omoshala, who passed away last year. Ms. Leila Kubara, the director of the East London Council. And from amongst us, Reverend Gumifabemi. It would be remiss of me if I do not mention the actively regular participation of Mr. Bob Kufeji, 6870 who used to come from Lagos every event and he looked forward to it. The Founders Day service has been held without fail every year, and no small thanks to Reverend Dr. Gumifabemi, ably assisted by Reverend Tadi Abesoha. ICOBA has continued to give ample support to the activities of the association. We remain immensely grateful. As a representative sample, I have to mention the following: Dr. Mrs. Toyin Fagoni, Mrs. Tonu Abawa, Mrs. Gail Benson, Mrs. Atiti Shosimi, and Mrs. Lake Chigo. Lady Shosimi has continued to provide service at our events. and it has been in recognition of its versatility that ICOBA North America has invited Delhi to play for them at their Delaware Annual Conference on June 27th to 30th. We wish him continued success and God's blessings in all his endeavors.
The boy is good.
The sports day event went up a notch, but making it all-embracing of majority of Nigerian secondary associations in the UK. The 73, 78, 80 set they remain the initiators. Our children have benefited greatly and always look forward to this event. The 78 set, along with the 79, 81 set, were appropriately recognized for their ICOBA-oriented activities at the 80th anniversary retreat. The 81st anniversary Merit Awards in Lagos included recognitions for Mr. Uncle Femi Onobolu for service to Gobi College and Dr. Olushola Odemiwa for professional excellence. We appropriately rejoice with them for the deserved honors. The Midlands meeting has been held twice since inception, and we are now on the third year now, with the next one slated for 18th of May in Birmingham. This has helped to correct any notion that the ICOBA Europe Association was essentially a London association. I personally thank Uncle Femi Onobolu, Professor Remi Olakposo, and Dr. Gwemi Okuribido for leading on this initiative. Our website continues to improve, and Jonathan, the Director of Organization, continues to reach new heights in engagement with the public. I had it on good authority through personal testimonies that old boys, far and wide, always look forward to email shots from John. However, the success of the association has been at some cost, £50 monthly for maintenance, which arguably is a very reasonable sum, but when our income is limited, then it becomes an issue. This is something the incoming executive will need to look at. I especially wish that capable old boys step forward to take charge as service to ICOBA. We have produced printed copies of our recently reviewed ICOBA Euro Constitution. Copies will be sold to generate funds for the association at a token sum. Again, I express a deep appreciation to Reverend Fagbemi, Keolule, and Jonathan for the reviews and presentation of this constitutional review. Finance remains a big problem, rendered more so when the association is deprived of legitimate funds due to it. An issue of morality, in my view, that runs counter to the ethos we all subscribe to as ICOBians. Voluntarily withholding subscriptions has also seriously hampered the goals we set for ourselves. And to think that we have over 400 members in the UK. No one individual is Gobi College. The Gobi College belongs to us all. Self before ICOBA is an anomaly. Therefore, any act of omission or commission that detracts from positive efforts to enhance Gobi College, and in consequence Gobi College, is not, to my personal mind, acceptable. As promised, my brief will be as short as possible given the 4 years that I've gone. I recall this time-tested truism: a tree does not a forest make. The efforts and successes of this association have been due largely to the unstinted and unselfish disposition of a good number of members, particularly the executives I work with, who exemplify total commitment to the ideals of Gobi College. A school that truth, honesty, and a grounded faith in God brought forth more than 1 year ago. Without God, support of these individuals, you have come to know. I beg your